Thanks, guys, and you're right. Breaking records seem to be the trend for Hawkeyes, both in the pool and on the court. Inside the sports studio, I'm Chelsea Brown.
And I'm Austin Luce. The women's swimming and diving teams set the bar high, clinching 8 new school records, wrapping up their Big Ten championships. And right now in our backyard, the men's swimming and diving team host the Big Tens and have already posted a new school record on opening day. Daily Iowan TV sports reporter Eric Gallagher has more.
The University of Iowa men's swimming and diving team is off to a good start after the opening day of the Big Ten championships. The event, being held right here in Iowa's own Campus Wellness and Recreation Center, has already seen at least one impressive performance by the Hawkeyes in their home pool. The team broke a school record in the 200-yard medley relay with a time of 1:25.53. This time graded them 3rd place and an NCAA A-cut in the event, earning the team a spot in the NCAA championships.
It's definitely nice to get that A cut. That means that relay is going to be in NCAA. So, I mean, that's exciting. It's another 4 guys that get to go. So, we'll definitely try and add to that in the days to come.
Iowa next raced their way to a 9th place conference finish in the 800 freestyle. Michigan went on to win the event and ended the night as the team to beat. The Hawkeyes ended Wednesday in 7th place, but UI head coach Mark Long believes his team will be able to make up plenty of ground against both the Wolverines and the rest of the Big Ten.
Tomorrow it's another day where we got only 3 individual swimming events, 1 diving event, and we're going to have some outstanding performances.
Day 2 of the Big Ten championships will feature the 500-yard freestyle, 200-yard individual medley, 50-yard freestyle, and the 1-meter diving event. From the Campus Recreation and Wellness Center, I'm Erin Gallagher. For Daily Iowan TV Sports.
Hawkeye Hoops also adding personal bests in the record books. Going into Wednesday's matchup against Illinois, the Hawkeyes had 1 goal to get their 3rd straight Big Ten win. Daily Iowan TV basketball reporter Jalen Socek was courtside for the game and has a story on one of the players' exceptional nights.
Thanks, guys. Aaron White asked for 3. Aaron White gets 3. The Hawks picked up their 3rd straight Big Ten victory with a win 68-60 over Illinois and a career night coming from White. Aaron White knew it was going to be his game before even stepping on the court.
I kind of had this weird feeling before the game that something special was going to happen for myself and our team. And sure enough, it did. I was just in the zone there.
White hit a career-best 29 points against the Fighting Illini. He also pulled in 9 rebounds and 2 steals, earning praise from even Illinois head coach John Gross.
That I thought Aaron White was spectacular. I mean, I thought he played like a senior's supposed to play this time of year. I thought he was terrific. When they needed him, he came up with big buckets, big rebounds. Thought he played with inspiring effort. I thought he was terrific. I thought he was hands down the best player in the game. Wasn't even close.
The senior had a total of just 4 3-pointers in Big Ten play this season before hitting 3 against Illinois.
It's kind of frustrating that, like, the end of my career, they're finally going in. I'm sure the fans are like, where did this come from? Or people, I mean, shoot, I made 2, and the Illinois coach is still yelling like, oh, he can't shoot. And I'm like, all right, I'll pull another one. But
for a stretch, White was unstoppable, going on his own 14-point run. In some, it was a perfect senior moment for the Ohio native as his days in the Iowa uniform dwindled down.
He does everything, and you know, not just the 29 points he had or whatever it was, but you know, he does all the other little things that you need in a leader to win.
In the 3-game win streak, White is averaging 20 points and 9 rebounds. Only 3 games remain for the Hawks. Up next, the team will travel to University Park to take on Penn State. Inside Carver Hawkeye Arena, Jalen Socek, Daily Iowan TV Sports. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Jalen. Iowa hasn't faced Penn State yet this season. The Nittany Lions are just 3-12 in the conference and have lost their last 4 games. That game is set to tip off at 5 p.m. this Saturday.
And before we wrap things up, in women's hoops, Allie Disterhoft and Samantha Logic have both been named Capital One Academic All-Americans. Iowa is the only Division I school in the nation to have 2 honorees.
Disterhoff, only a sophomore, has scored in double figures 40 of 44 career starts, and Logic is the only player in NCAA history to accumulate 1,400 career points, 800 rebounds and assists, and 200 steals.
Bluter's Bunch is in action right now at Carver Hawkeye Arena, hosting their annual Pink Out game against the Wisconsin Badgers. Be sure to tune in to Sunday's program for the Daily Iowan TV for the recap.
as well as all your weekend highlights from the Big Ten Championships in the pool. Nick and Greta, back to you guys.